Hello, welcome to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you, Dougie boy.
Hello.
Don't think you beat of the week, didn't you? Good last week.
Better than yours.
Well, I'll give you one more chance.
Okay.
This week, last chance.
Last chance, so I've made it a good one, haven't I?
Well, we'll find out at the end.
Anyway, you want to say hello to someone, don't you, Dad?
I want to say g'day to Gerard Gillespie, who I'm reliably informed is the nicest and most even-tempered of all the Gillespie brothers, and definitely nicer than Dizzy Gillespie, who resides in the Rat Hotel in Christchurch.
Where Matt lives.
Where Matt lives. So that was my shout out. What else you got for me, Doug?
Well, we also have a big announcement to make, don't we, Dad?
Yeah, we do. Exciting stuff. We've got a new trainer on board, Joseph O'Brien in Ireland, one of the world's great trainers. He's only 28. He's already won 2 Melbourne Cups and 1 Cox Plate. Last year was State of Rest. So since 2017, 2 Melbourne Cups, 1 Cox Plate. So he's a truly great trainer, and really good to have him on board. We are hopefully buying a horse Friday night, Saturday morning with him. He is inspecting in France along with our agent, and that horse will remain in Ireland with him for its 2 and 3 year old career, where we will aim to get it to some of the great festivals like Royal Ascot, and then post that we'll bring it down to Australia. Chris Waller can train it for his 4-year-old and older season. So, we've had a lot of success with our European imports, and this way we get to manage the horse's career from day one and develop the horse and hopefully have it running in major races all over the globe. So very, very exciting news. Very exciting news, and if you want to be involved with Joseph, let me know.
Moving on, last week we had 2 winners on Saturday. The first of which being This Is Dramatic.
A stakes winner, a 2-year-old filly who is now a black type winner. Very tough. She was unlucky 2 weeks ago. Drove to the line hard, won the Champagne Stakes. She's now a valuable filly for her owners, and has been put aside, and we will target the 1,000 Guineas Group 1 with her in November back at Christchurch. It was a good trip down there for her to get used to the travel and the track.
And then Stardome as well.
Yeah, Stardome, great old warrior, won the Gold Coast Cup. $125,000 race, Australian $125,000. He's over New Zealand $500,000 this one now. I think he's over 450,000 Australian, and he goes to the Group 3 Premiers Cup in a couple of weeks' time, over 2,400 metres. Just a great warrior for his owners, for everyone involved.
And then as well as that, we had Skyman, who had an unlucky 4th.
Oh, yeah. Bad draw, got back. I think the jockey might have just taken off a touch too early on him. I mean, hard to be critical. He's a very, very good jockey, so I'm not really being critical, but he just peaked on his run just before the line, second up. But man, he gets a half-decent draw next time, and he's hard to beat.
And then moving on to this week, on Friday at Matamata, race 1, we have Calicitant.
Barrier 1, Craig Grill's on board. We'll use the barrier, will be relatively handy, I think. Her last start 4th was an improvement. Really want to see her continue to go forward, and I think it's an important race for her. I think she can run well, and we need to see her run well.
Race 6, She's Apples.
Probably still wants more range. She bloomed to win last start, but wasn't quite fit enough, couldn't quite top it off. She's fit enough now, but she's a winter horse, and the track might be a touch too good for it. She's got a nice barrier draw, Crystal Lindsay on board, so she's only going to carry 51.5 kilos, not much weight. So she'll be in it for a long time, but we're just looking for a bit more rain for her.
Race 7, Raggedy Doll.
Won't run, probably barrier 20 of 20. I think we'll scratch and wait for a week.
Then race 10, Mactoom.
A grand old warrior. He loomed to win over 2,100 metres last start, and the jury's out. He either didn't stay or he needed that run over ground. So he's going 2,000 metres. Michael McNabb on board. Track will suit. He can be very competitive.
And then moving on to at Scone, race 8, we have A Tissue.
Yes, in the Scone Cup. Exciting. Group 3. She's drawn barrier 20 of 20. She's got the outside barrier. So she jumped nicely last time, so we're looking for her again to jump well. I think she's got class on the field. The key will be where she settles in running, and whether she can get some cover and how much ground she has to make up on the turn, and the tempo that they've gone. So there's a few factors, but she's got class on them. And if she gets a reasonable run in transit and she gets she gets the opportunity at the right time in the clear, she certainly can win.
Then moving on Saturday at Rotorua, race 4, we have Decadence.
Fresh up since December, over 1,200 metres, probably a bit short, probably need the run, should be hitting the line well.
At Hawera, race 6, we have Rock Island Line.
Yeah, lots of our winter horses just starting off again. He's one of them. He's a really good winter horse. He's trialled up good. Might just need this one, but I think you'll see him hitting the line well, and I think he'll run a good race. I think he'll be competitive, but he'll certainly improve with it, and whether the track gets wet enough for him as well.
Race 7, Oceanides.
Stayer resuming again, 1,400 metres a bit short. Hopefully hitting the line well, but wait for a step up in distance.
At Newcastle, race 7, we have
Count on Me.
Count on Me. Sorry, I put the wrong name in here.
No, what did you put down?
Something else. Don't know what it is. Yeah.
So he's resuming again. Another one resuming. 1,400 might be a touch short, but he's got a good barrier drawer. He's come up well, and I think he is definite top 4 chance on Saturday. I think he's matured. I think he's in for a good prep.
Then on Sunday at Invercargill, race 2, we have Deals Done.
Ran fresh up this week. Was in the race for a long time. Just peaked on his run a little bit. He'll improve for that. He'll go another nice race over a mile, but these races are really just getting him fit and ready to go 2,000 metres and a bit further where you're going to see him come into his own. So he can run a nice race from an awkward draw, but it's just really setting him up for the winter ahead.
Then moving on, and then at race 4 we have Darcy's Flight.
Yeah, look, and she gets her chance. Barrier 1, I don't think the track will be too bad. This looks a really good race for her to break her maiden duck, I think, and I'd expect her to run well. She's a strong top 3 chance.
Move on to bit of the week now. And my bit of the week I picked is at Hawera, race 9, we have Tremor.
Yes, Tremor, you like the fact that he's had 2 runs over ground for 2 seconds. You like the fact that he had a 2 kilo claim, so dropping in weight. And over ground, the barrier draw shouldn't matter too much. So yeah, 550, he's right in. I actually think he'll drift. I think he'll pay more. That's my opinion.
20 horses in the race as well.
Yeah, there'll be scratchings though. There'll be a field of 14 or so, 16 or 14. Yeah, I reckon he'll drift like your last bit of the week. That one, I reckon he'll pay $7 or $8.
Yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it wins again, because then I'm officially better than my father at his own job, pretty much.
And if it doesn't win, I'm back next week.
I'm disowned.
Back. No, we'll still keep it.
Alright. Sounds good.
Thanks, mate. Have a good weekend, people. See you next week.
Bye.
Down the outside, Russian Camelot, Twilight Payment at the 300 metres, still 3 lengths Finch, Tiger Moth, the chosen one, running on with Russian Camelot and Persan. Twilight Payment tries to break their hearts, Tiger Moth wearing him down with the chosen one. It's Twilight Payment, Tiger Moth still trying to get there. Twilight Payment, what a ride, what a win in a cup we'll never forget.